just a podcast underground. Cheap mics buzzing, webcams blurry. Put it out there, no need to worry. Fine K66.9 is no joke. Audio so rough, makes your ears choke. But they keep talking, voices ain't broke. Budget keeps microphones stroke. We ain't got cash, just passion black. Audio crack. Rock this podcast. Crack the podcast. Crackling audio, background invite. Authentic sound in the dead of the night. Listeners tune in, nothing's ever tried. Raw and pretty, not pristine or light.
Good evening and welcome back to Budget Podcasting with Clay and
Kevin. I'm Kevin, and
this is Clay.
How's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's having a fantastic Thursday night. It is budget podcasting night, so I want to thank everybody who's joining us for sure. Let's see who we got up here in the chat. I want to kind of acknowledge them. We got Know Your Joe, Red Cabin Acoustic. Clay is in the chat, apparently. The Broken Brain Show is in the chat. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day again. Like I said, Clay, how's your week been, man?
It's been all right. Stressful.
Oh,
Very stressful.
it really is.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So what we're going to be talking about tonight is we are going to be spotlighting
Yep.
the 5-core retro microphone. Both Clay and I are currently on these microphones, and this is some of the specs that they have. It has an aesthetic appeal, unique sound character. These things are super durable because they are metal. These
Yes.
things are freaking
They're little
solid.
bricks.
They are solid. Let's see. Their versatility offers a different sonic profile for creative recordings. These, like I said, these things are just solid. They come in a bunch of different colors.
I just thought it looked funny.
The black and red one is actually the one that I currently want. I really do want that one, but the head is adjustable, so you can adjust it in different ways. You can adjust it
Forward, backward,
Yep. It does have an internal shock mount, and it has a mute switch on it as well, which I never use. I never use the switch. I always use the button on my audio interface.
Is that what that is? A mute switch? I thought it was just like an off and on.
It works as a mute switch.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it's a really rigid, clicky
yeah,
switch. It's not a nice, soft, touch capacitive, nothing like that.
right.
It's like
So-
flipping a switch.
Right. This is a dynamic microphone. It is unidirectional with a oh my God, I can't talk. Frequency response of 30 hertz to 15 kilohertz with a sensitivity of 50 dB.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I can't see that without my glasses. If you want me to read it, I'll put them glasses on.
Oh, no, you're good. I think that is the last slide I had that basically
Okay.
gave the product specifications. So these are the microphones we have. I have the black and blue one. I really like the black in it. It's not I guess it's matte. It's not super shiny. It looks shiny on camera only because there's a light shining directly on it. But it is a somewhat matte black with the blue underlay, and I really like the look. Clay, tell us a little bit about yours.
So this one you gave me, and this one is chrome and red, and it's just flashy, man. This thing is just fancy looking. If you go on the website or on Amazon or even their website and you look for the chrome, you're gonna think you don't find it because it doesn't look chrome on the website, but it is. As you can see,
Right.
it's shiny chrome. It's like
You really got to read the
glimmering.
description on it. I would
Yeah.
imagine when they're taking pictures of it, it don't look quite right when they're posting it and stuff like that. So they kind of had to dull it down a little bit for the
Yeah.
pictures. Yeah.
If like I'm looking right now, and you can currently get them on Amazon for $62.99. This one that I'm looking at is chrome and black, and the picture looks like white and black. Looks like Stormtrooper Central. So it'll throw you off, but it's as long as it says it's got the CH in the name, you know it's got the chrome. If you want chrome, if you don't, then go with the blacks.
Mhm.
Is yours like a glossy black or a flat black?
It's flat. It is flat, but like I said, with the light bouncing off of it, because it is metal,
Yeah.
it does look shiny. But it is a flat black.
It's a flat black.
Yeah.
So I've got a little thing real quick. How do you add it and make it
I'll
take
add
up
it.
the whole screen?
I'll add it and then
All right, hang on. That just kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like on your desk, and it's definitely chrome.
yeah.
That's
Oh
it.
man, that is a good product. I like that.
Yeah,
Oh, that looks so
it's
nice.
flashy for sure. Why you chose to send this one to me is beyond me.
Well, I wanted to send you something nice, man, and I'm glad you like it.
You did, yeah.
I'm super glad you like it. Eventually I'm gonna get that black and red one because I was gonna get the chrome one. I was gonna keep a chrome one when I reviewed them all, but man, I just the black just stood out to me. I don't know why. I
Yeah.
guess it's because it's different, and for me, different is good.
Yeah. See,
All right.
Eric, Broken Brain Show commented on your setup in the background.
Man, I want to appreciate you, man. I really do work hard on my setup, my background. It takes time and effort and a lot of thought and planning because you gotta not only get things the way you like them, but it needs when you put your camera up, things need to be centered and things need to be where you want it. So it does take planning and time.
Yep. You want it to look whatever style you have, you want it to portray or convey your style.
Correct.
What's up, King Paco? How you doing, man? He says, you guys got me confused on what make I want next. Just go one at a time.
Yeah,
Because
man.
that's you'll keep digging in your pockets. Just kind of spread it out. That's what we've done. We've spread it out and slowly acquire different ones. So
And don't reach beyond your means either. Like there's
no.
some expensive microphones out there, but we're in the budget realm and we try to stick there. And there's a ton of really good microphones that is in this realm. Like these microphones right now, I forgot to even look up the price, but they're like
I just
40.
did. They're
Okay.
62 now.
Oh, they're 62.
Yeah, 60.
And I
looking
think
like,
it depends on the color too.
let me look at the different colors. Let's see.
Yeah. What's up,
Where can
Pam?
I?
How's it going?
Well, I guess I can't choose different colors.
Oh,
It just comes up with one.
with the
Well, let me see. Okay, so this one, yeah, the one that I'm using, chrome and red, is $45.99,
right.
and then
And
you've got the black and chrome is $62.99. The one that you like, the flat black with the red, is $49.99.
So they're still under $100 within a budget realm,
Yeah,
and they look and sound amazing for the price, for sure. In my personal opinion, Broken Brain says get the chrome and red one, and then customize it to look steel.
oh, you like
Superman.
brushed, yeah, like
Yeah.
brushed, yeah, yeah.
No, I'm not. You know what? If I got a chrome one, I'm not gonna mess with it because chrome just looks nice.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull that back out of there. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I just got to do that. There we go.
There you go. But yeah, that is the microphones. We wanted to put a spotlight on them because Clay and I both really enjoy the look and sound of them, and you can customize them to sound any way you want. Like if I was to do this, I'm going to. This is with EQ. I have EQ'd this microphone to the way I want it. And this is the sound of it with no EQ whatsoever. I still think it sounds pretty good, but I want a little presence. I want to bring up the mids and lows just a little bit more. And this is what it sounds like with a little bit more processing, a little bit more fullness, if you will, in my personal opinion.
I'm the same way. I keep mine. Of course, I use my main interface is the Vocaster hub, and I keep leaning back to the radio setting on it, and then I'll go in there and bump the lows up just a little and drop the compression down.
Oh, well, speaking of, let's actually show that. But before you do, I want to show, this is what we are going to have a Q&A about, is the Vocaster 1 and the Vocaster 2, because basically if we're talking about one, you're talking about the other, because everything we're going to talk about you can do with the other. So the Vocaster 1 and 2.
That is correct. So the software that we're going to show you in a bit here is exactly the same for both. The Vocaster 2 obviously just has two different sections because it's for using two mics, and the one has one. Other than that, everything's the same. All the enhancements are the same. It's got the auto gain. It's got the mute.
Right.
You can mute this in the app, or you can mute them on the physical device.
You want me to bring that up to show what the
Sure.
software looks like? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So there you have. We are.
I'm gonna bring
Yeah,
it
go
down a
ahead
little
and
bit and sort of.
situate it.
Yeah. Can you guys see that? Okay. Is that okay? To where we're still sort of in frame
We'll
and.
just go like this. But as you can see, it's got all the levels. It's got your show mix. It's showing the host, which is me. And then up here is your slider for your gain. Then you've got your the mute button, the enhancement button, and the auto gain. The auto gain is the first thing I do every time I record anything. I always redo it because sometimes I might be situating myself with the mic a little further away. Sometimes I might have a closer or a different mic. So I just always do a quick auto gain. And here's the cool part. If you don't like where the auto gain sets, you can just bump it up anyway. So
Up or down.
yeah, and that's typically what I do is I bump it up just a little more. Tonight I did not. But as you can see, if everybody can, I don't think they can see my cursor or not, but when you pull this menu down, you've got, see, it doesn't show up in this, and I don't understand why it doesn't do that. Because I have
that's
the menu
weird.
pulled up. Yeah, like right here, it's not showing. But when you hit that little arrow that's on this green button, well, the button, it'll pull down your radio, clean, warm, and your bright settings.
Yeah, apparently when we're sharing it, it's not showing up on screen because it does pop up. I guess it's because it's a new pop-up. and Clay's sharing the one Vocaster screen, so it's not bringing that pop-up up. Just imagine radio clean, all
Yeah.
those settings.
Just
Yeah.
kind of all dropping down right here. So there's your enhancements, and it's as easy as doing this. Now, see, this is this microphone with no enhancements, and then all you got to do is just click that, and the enhancements are back on.
Oh, that sounds so nice.
Yeah.
It does sound nice.
And
So
as you go, so like on what were you gonna say?
I was going to say, does this have a setting for live recordings or standard recordings?
Yeah, of course it does. You're the one who told me about it. So that's in here, and this is something Kevin showed me. I didn't know. Right here it says auto gain, and then you've got the default setting. You've got stream and you've got camera. I'm assuming camera is for when you have a camera plugged in.
Yeah,
Or
I'm guessing.
Or you're picking up your sound off like through a camera. But the one that Kevin has me on is stream because it's a little louder. So when you do the auto gain, it's going to bump up a little bit louder than it normally would.
Yeah, I think when you use standard, it puts you around 15 to 16 dB, and the live puts you around 10, 12 to 10, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Depending. It just bumps it up and it makes your presence a little bit more louder, bumps up the gain. And usually I have found when I was using the Vocaster that the live setting, once I use the auto gain, I don't have to bump it up hardly at all anymore.
Now
when
that
I
you've
had
got
it on
stream.
Yeah, when I had it on standard, it would be, I would have to bump it up. I would have to bump up the gain. Yeah.
Bump the volume. All right.
Pump up.
Yeah. And then you've got an option in here for your themes, and you can pick system, light, dark. If you want a dark theme, light theme, I go with system because my system is dark. So that's about it down here. There's an option to share usage. I go ahead and do that because I want to contribute to anything I can that might make these things better down the road or whatever. So
Right.
that's it in here.
That's pretty cool.
And then at the top, you've got these two buttons. I don't know if is the cursor showing up. Yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
Those are just to turn, like, to mute your headphones or to mute if you've got like monitor speakers set up, you can mute them that way.
Very cool.
Yep. And I have not myself gone in and done anything with like this auxiliary. I don't know what it's for. I'm guessing if you plug something in.
Yeah, I think that's like if you have you hook up your phone for music to come through, for like background music or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there is an auxiliary, a 3.5 millimeter auxiliary port on the back, so you can do it that way, or you can do Bluetooth. The Bluetooth works really good. I haven't used it in a while, but it does work really good.
And I think that's for that as well. The Bluetooth, it controls the Bluetooth volume in as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. And to be honest, even on my tutorial that I did on this thing, a lot of this stuff, I don't really use it because I don't know a whole lot of it's for, and I don't need it for what I do. All I need is I want the sound. That's all I'm really.
And when you get a Vocaster, just realize that the Vocaster hub is optional. Everything you can do on here, you can do with physical buttons and knobs on the actual Vocaster itself. I actually preferred to do everything virtually. That way I can get it felt like I had more sense of control virtually than I did with actual physical knobs and stuff, which is weird because a lot of times I like the knobs and stuff, but with a Vocaster, I guess it's because it's a dial.
It's got no notches or no numbers, so you're just kind of like guessing.
So virtually is actually the place to go, and the Vocaster hub is free when you get the Vocaster. So it's definitely a helpful tool.
As far as physical buttons and physical attributes, my favorite part of it is the mute button, and I almost always use the physical button.
Yeah, that I did use the physical button on is when I mute it, and Listen, if you get a interface, get something that has a mute button because you may think you don't use it, but I have found that I use the mute button way more than I ever thought I would.
A lot.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
about to use it now.
But as you like going back to the hub, when you're on the Vocaster 2, you've got a section for the host and a section for the guest. So you can individually change these sounds and settings for each mic that you're using.
Right.
And then
And that is
obviously
only for the two. That is only for the
Right.
two, Vocaster 2.
because if you're that's what I was going to say next is obviously if you're using the one, you're not going to have this section because there's only one mic outlet. So
Right.
yep. And this has become. I had the first one I had was like a cheap. Well, it wasn't cheap. It was. I mean, it was cheap. It was $50.
Mhm.
A brand called Asmuse, and I still have it. It's like brand new, but within the first couple of weeks of using it, I had like this crackly noise in my audio. Those you could always hear it. I couldn't figure out what it was. I tried different outlets. I tried different power sources, different cables from like my headphones or the mics. I did try different XLRs. I gave up and I bought the Shure MVX2U, which is a little small. You haven't seen it,
Mm-mm.
Kevin? Okay, so I can't show you guys that one because I gave it to my son. It's not cheap. It's like $130.
Oh, no, wait. No, I take that back. You did show that to me. You did show
Okay.
that to me one time, yeah.
The Shure MVX2U is basically it converts a XLR down to a USB-C, but it comes with the device itself looks kind of like a
Are we done with the Vocaster tutorial?
yeah, you can
Okay.
pull that out of there if you want for now. And if anybody has any questions on it, we can always go back to it. But the Shure MVX2U it's like it's just an inline. It's about this long and probably about as big around as my thumb. And it has a headphone jack, the XLR on one side, and then it's got the USB-C on the other side. And you just run that straight into your computer. Then, because it's Shure, it comes with a companion app. Then you can go in and do all kinds of EQing. It's got presets. It's a really good device. It's strong. It has it's either 60 or 70 decibels of gain.
So it's almost, it works like an adapter, but with
Yes.
software.
But with software.
That is badass. That is really
It's
badass.
really nice. It's really good for portability. Like if you're going on a trip
Right.
and you want to do a podcast or something somewhere and you want to be able to EQ your voice, that's a good way to go. The only problem is $130, which is comparable to these devices. The Vocaster 2 is selling for over 100 right now. It's down below 2.
Right. And Prime Day is coming up. I don't know if they'll be on sale, but if they do, I will post links in my YouTube community. So if they are, I'll post links. I'm gonna post some Fine links because I'm sure Fine's gonna have some stuff go on sale too. So check our for links because mine's going to be an associate links. I think Clay just signed up for the associate program.
Yeah.
And there'll be associate links. So if you click those links and buy the items, we get it. Don't raise the price or anything for you.
I've been started editing all my anything that I put a link on. I took them all off and put the new one on.
I didn't do that. I'm just going to start doing it.
Yeah,
I'm not going
do all
backwards.
of them. I did a few. I did probably 5 or 6 videos, and then I was like, all right, that's enough. I don't want to do anymore.
All right, let's check out some of these comments real quick. Let's see. We got Miss K in the house. Hey guys in chat. Let's see. King Paco says he just purchased his because of us. I'm not sure what he's talking about.
I think he's talking about the Vocaster.
The Vocaster?
Yeah.
Definitely, man. You'll love that Vocaster. I loved mine for sure. Let's see. Miss K says great information. And King Paco says he gets all the information from us because we're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions about the 5-core retro mics or the Vocaster, because these are the two spotlight and Q&As that we have for tonight, definitely put it in chat. We can try to answer as much as we can. But yeah, and then we'll just talk about anything else because I don't have anything else.
We could, one of us, throw a link up for the 5-core if you wanted to.
Yeah. I can do that. I can
Just
do that.
spit
Actually,
that
you know
into
what?
the
You
chat.
can. You want to do it?
I don't care.
Yeah, I'll let you do it. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see.
Ooh, what she play, Broken Brain? What instrument does your daughter play in the band? I used to play trombone myself. Let's see. Yeah, Clay's going to put a link in the chat for the 5-core microphones if you're interested. There you go, guys. Definitely check them out if you want one.
And just remember to look when you're on that in Amazon. You're gonna be looking for those keywords, that CH, if you're looking for a Chrome, because it does not. None of them look Chrome at all on their.
And they have like a bronze one that looks really cool.
I haven't seen that one on Amazon for a while, but I did see it a while back, and that one was neat, man.
Yeah, it almost looks rose gold, but it looks really cool. Okay, Broken Brain, Clay and Kevin. I was going to ask if there is a difference on his show now that I'm using his Chromebook instead of just his phone. Yeah, there actually is, man. It looks the video quality is a little bit better for sure.
Let me get rid of this. Looking for.
When is Prime Day? October 8th.
I was trying to tell her it's October 8th.
Yeah, starting Monday, I believe.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, I've been waiting for Prime Day because I got there's a boomer that I want to get. I'm not going to lie. A boomer. Shout out to Bart for the boomer.
Boomer. for coining that phrase.
Yep.
So that's that.
He said it that one time, and it just stuck with me. I can't not say it.
No, he comes up with some good slang names. My favorite one is motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He thinks it's not going to stick, and I'm like, no, that one's good, man. That'll stay around.
So, guys, if you want to check out another channel that does great reviews on microphones, go check out Obscure Mics. Bark is amazing. Yeah. I love his content.
Funny.
Yeah.
Very, very educated, too.
Mm-hmm. So, Clay, have you had any videos released lately that you want to talk about?
I did. I just released the new Fine K669 Pro 1. It's cool. It's neat. It's a USB only mic, which is not really my thing, but you can do a lot of stuff with it, and it doesn't sound bad. I'm probably gonna do another video just going over processing through the Vocaster, or actually you can't even go through the Vocaster, through OBS. So I'll put on some filters in OBS just to let people know how you can kind of bump it up and make it sound a little bit better. But it's not something that you can use the Vocaster or any interface for. You'll have to just go, if you happen to record with OBS like I do, you can go in and put filters on the audio, and you can add EQs with OBS. What's great is you can go to the OBS website and download plugins for all this different stuff, and that's what I've done. I've downloaded two different EQs. One I use for just a de-esser. The other one is like where I can actually change the sound. And you're getting like multi-band EQs. And I don't mean just five band. I'm talking like 15 to 20 bands.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you get a lot. And it's free.
Hey, if it's free, it's for me.
It's for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, I watched your video, man. I really enjoyed the sound of it. It was it was a little hot, but
yes,
It was a little hot, but it's a gamer microphone.
Right.
They want to be heard. The gamers want to be heard. So yeah, it's really cool.
And it's a condenser mic, so you don't have to be right up on top of it. But that being said, it's also pulling in a bunch of room noise.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I personally had a boom arm review that I posted that was live today. It was a Vivor boom arm. It
Vivo.
was a Vivor boom arm. It was from the TikTok shop. I kept when you're late at night scrolling on TikTok you'll see them ads, and this one was for a boom arm, and it got me because all the joints were locking. Like you can lock them in
Oh.
place.
So
And
I have a question on locking joints. When you unlock them, do they just fall or do they still
Ye-
sit in the same spot?
no. When you unlock them, they fall. You
Okay.
better be holding the arms and stuff when you
That's what I
unlock them.
thought.
Yeah. Yeah. When you unlock them, they're free swinging. But it was able to hold my Rode Pod mic very comfortably. And that is the heaviest microphone that I currently own.
Are
is
you
the Rode
using it
Pod
right
mic.
now?
No.
No.
I put it up. I like it, but for what I need, it didn't quite work for my setup. So it may be a giveaway here in the future here on budget podcasting. It just didn't work for me only because I couldn't really find a place to put it because it's not a low profile,
Yeah.
and I don't like my microphone to come down. I like mine to come up, kind of like this.
Real
So-
quick, I'm going to say what's up to Anthony Lewis. He just jumped in about 35 seconds ago.
Yeah, man. What's up, Anthony? How's it going, dude? But it was. If somebody really needs a boom arm for heavy microphones, that
Boomer.
locking boom arm probably should be the way to go. And it's fairly cheap. Fairly cheap.
What was the cost? I didn't get to watch the video yet, so
Oh, no problem.
don't shoot me.
I got it on sale for $20.
Nice.
20 bucks. But it's normally $30. So it was 30 or 40. 40 if you get the extender. But yeah, normally $30. It's a good video.
Eric at the Broken Brain, that's not a dumb question at all. They pretty much are. They're all going to have like their main source of mounting. For example, the what's on the fine? It's like, is it a 3/8? A 5/8?
Yeah, I think so.
So they're all going to have something like that, a 5/8, a 3/8, or a 1/4 inch. And then all you have to do is cheap, like $6.99. You can go on Amazon and you can find little adapters. And I have these adapters that are great, that they go from like that, but there's another one. Let me get this. Actually, you know what?
Dude, I got all of these adapters from, I think, Amazon for like, I don't know, $10.
Oh, here we go. I think.
But nowadays, most microphones are double tapped. A lot of microphones are double tapped to where you can fit two different size threadings inside the microphone to hook
Yes.
them up.
I actually like when they do that way better.
And a lot of boom arms will come with adapters as well. So do your research a lot of times. Make sure that they come with adapters, and you should be fine.
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 All right, I'm not gonna be able to do this, but so the black part, okay? It's kind of, see that how it's got a female side right there and that's a 1/4 inch. On the other side is a male 3/8, and then I have some that are the opposite. Like this one right here, the female side is a 3, and I can't. They're all like so tight.
I know, right?
The female side
I would show mine, but literally I would have to get pliers because once you lock them in, for some reason, I have a hard time. Yep,
I
I
keep
have a
these in
hard
my
time.
desk.
I have a hard time getting them unlocked.
All
Yeah.
right, so that one, the female side is 3/8, and then the male side is a 1/4 inch.
Right.
And I can pretty much mount anything, any mic on any boom, no matter what, because I've got all these little adapters, and they're cheap, man, like $7.99, $6.99, and I just
Yeah.
keep
And like I said, a lot of microphones come with the adapters already for you.
built in.
Yeah. A lot of mics a lot of mics are double tapped, and a lot of boom arms have the adapter with them. So you probably don't need to buy a lot of different equipment.
The best thing I did for all these little parts and my cables is I went in the school section, like the school supplies at Walmart.
Yeah.
And these are just like pencil holders, but they've got little locking lids.
Oh,
And
now
I've
that
got
you say that, I bet like a tackle box type deal.
a tackle box
work.
would be great.
Yeah.
The reason I went with these is because they're low profile, and I've got 4 of them in my desk drawer, and they'll stack too high inside my desk drawer. And I've got, you name it, USB-C to C cables, USB-C to Type A cables. I've got USB-A to micro USBs. I've got 3.5 millimeter cords, like tons of stuff that, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I have a storage box set underneath my desk here, right in front of me. That one pull out is all my. Oh, that's actually, you got it nice and neat too.
Yeah, yeah, like they're
Mine
all
would just
wrapped.
be shoved in there.
No. These are wrapped. These are wrapped with the little Velcro strips and
Yeah, no, mine would just be shoved in there and trying to fit them all in.
no.
But
I'm too organized for that.
I have a little a little Target. It was like $15. A little plastic, those storage container
Yep.
things. I got one of those. My top one has all my dynamic microphones. The middle one has my condensers, and the bottom one has like cords and remotes and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Anthony Lewis says, I like the old school microphones that you guys are using. These are the 5-core retro style microphones, and we threw a link in the chat if you're interested in them. You can get them on Amazon. There's different price brackets for different ones. This one is, what did I say, $45.99 or $42.99.
Yeah.
They've got one that's black and chrome. I don't know why it's so much more expensive, but it's $62.99. All of them are sub $100.
Right. And you could probably go to I wonder if you go to 5core.com, see if they're
The different prices.
Yeah. Let's see. Retro. Yeah, no, they're about the same price. 49.99 for the
You being on the
black
5-core website might be able to pull up that copper one.
I might be able to. Hold on one second. Let me share
This
my
is a
screen.
cool mic, folks. If he can pull it up, it's like really cool looking.
Share screen. All right.
It's in there. I see it.
Yep. All right.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, this one right here. It is $55.99.
And it probably in person is probably a lot shinier. That's one thing I was saying about their pictures that they use. Everything looks dull.
Yeah.
The chrome doesn't even look chrome. It looks white. So that thing is probably a sharp, shiny copper color
Right.
in person.
It looks nice. Now I'm going back and forth.
And it's got a different grill on it too, if you notice.
Yeah, a little bit. Like they have ones going on up and down.
Yeah.
On the top and bottom. Oh.
Now you want another one?
Yeah, I kind of do. I
want that one. That one's cool. It looks almost like it sounds weird, but it reminds me of like a strawberry shortcake kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just gives me a vibe of like a real good, like little Debbie snack cake.
Yeah.
It just looks like that. Yeah.
Let's see. Broken Brain. He's like threaded reducer adapters.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're reducers. They're, what do you call it when it's not reducing but it's going up?
It's additioners.
Additioners. Oh, okay. And if they don't call it, they do now.
Yeah. Yeah, see, he has a tackle box for all his screws, batteries, bolts, pins, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And I thought about doing that. I just wanted something less intrusive that was kind of hidden. And these little things, I can put them right. They're little pencil boxes.
They made tackle boxes that small and everything too. So
Oh,
I might, yeah. So because I used to be a big fisherman when I lived in Florida, and yeah, that's I might actually. Well, I do have some of those tackle boxes, but I'm not going to use them because they smell like fish, and I'm not going to bring them in here.
Yeah. No. It's got to stay in a garage.
Yeah, definitely going to stay in the garage. So, guys, does anybody have any questions about these 5-core microphones or the Vocaster 1 or 2?
Yeah, if there's any questions on the software with the Vocaster, if you missed it, just chime in and we will explain it. And if not, we're going to hang out for 20 minutes.
Yeah. This is the Vocaster 1, and this is the Vocaster 2. And I will say, both of them are very small and compact for what they do. And you actually have a nice way of mounting yours as well.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull that up for you. I know I've got it in here somewhere, so. Or is it already in? Is it already uploaded?
I don't think so.
Dude, I got to put a video together for my New Hampshire trip.
Yes. Yes, you do.
I've got all kinds of like B-roll and stuff from us out. Let me tell you, man, we had fun. My friend took us out. It was a long day for me and my wife because we're not used to it, but it was awesome. We were out for 13 hours.
Ooh.
We did over 125 or 130 miles on trails. We went from his house all the way up really close to the Canadian border.
Oh, wow.
And he's in New Hampshire.
Ooh, King Paco said he found another way to mount it. How'd you mount yours, King Paco? Kind of curious.
Yeah. Really curious. I'm still looking.
Because I know Clay mounted his with the, what are they called? The
So the one I'm using is the, is it small rig? Yeah, small rig friction arm. And then I got one of those adapters and I hooked up a MagSafe mount for like the back of your phones. And then I just bought those little flat trim rings and I stuck one on the bottom of the Vocaster and just.
And I love the way it just sort of hovers there.
It's the floating interface.
I would do that with mine, but I think mine's a little heavier.
Oh yeah, well you can still do it with that. What is this? No, that ain't it. That's too long. I'm still scrolling through looking to find that
King
thing.
Paco said he's doing it with stickers. They look like stickers.
They look like stickers. He's gonna put a link. Good.
Okay. I don't know if the link will show up, but you can definitely try. But yeah, that's just like I said, we got two different style retro microphones. We got the black and blue and we got the red and chrome. I actually think it's like a good dynamic. I'm kind of glad we don't have like similar looking ones. You know what I mean?
Who, us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we don't have.
We're showing the variety, like what they have.
And 5-core products are actually really good. I've tested several items from them. The only one that I really did not like, and I think it was conducive with the electrical equipment in the room, was the wireless microphones. I had a big time issue with those. It was almost inaudible. I would love them to sponsor us, Miss K. That would be really cool. You know what? I could probably get a hold of them.
Yeah, you should.
Be like, hey, you want to sponsor us? But honestly, Five Chord, they're more of a instrument based
Yes,
company.
I do remember you
Music
telling me that.
instrument, yeah, they're more of a musical instrument, karaoke equipment type deal. They have a lot of music microphones as far as like bass drums and stuff like that. Their actual vocal for podcasting. This is one basically their only option. I would love for Fine Fine to actually sponsor us. That's where it's at.
Oh yeah, I would. I like their stuff so much, and I'm always talking with them and emailing, and that would be cool. I also would really like to see them come out with a companion software.
Yeah, definitely. So this
All
isn't
right,
spoiling anything because you got it?
I got it.
All right, let's check it out.
It just took me forever.
Oh, that's fine. I think I tried to do a good job stalling.
You did. You were toting the weight.
Hey, we're having a listen.
Yeah. See, what did I say? Did I say have a listen?
I don't remember exactly what it was.
Something
Hear a
stupid.
listen. We're
Hear a
hearing a
listen.
listen. We're
Yeah.
hearing a listen right now.
So dumb. But I left it in there. I'm like, I'm just leaving it. Let's hear a listen.
Yeah, let's hear a listen real quick.
Have a listen. You goober. All right. So I'm ready whenever you're ready.
Oh yeah.
This is-
You want me to bring it in? Yeah.
Yeah, this the mounting, the little mounting thing for that I did for the Vocaster, or for you can do it for anything really.
Mm-hmm.
I wish the thing would go away. Oh, there it goes.
There it goes. Now there's no audio coming through.
No,
But that's perfectly fine. We can actually, it's Clay. He's putting it on the stand right there, putting it hovering. It's on the MagSafe. Looks really cool.
and then you can adjust it
I like
if you
that.
want it like more tilted towards you. It's reachable.
I really like
That's
that a
it.
lot.
Yeah, that is it.
Very cool. King Paco, I'll look in the comments after we're done for sure. Definitely for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, if you are definitely starting out doing a podcast and you can find the Vocaster on sale, because the Vocaster 1, I've seen it as low as like $75. And I've seen the Vocaster 2 for $99 at one point.
That's what I got. That's what I paid for it.
Yeah, I think I paid
up.
$150 for mine before it went on super sale.
It's up now. Let's see. Vocaster 2.
Miss K says she can see
yeah, I
us
see
both
that.
doing karaoke budget podcasting sessions. Clay beatboxing.
She wants me to beatbox.
Listen, everybody, you got to be. Oh, listen, everybody, you got to be on time. Grab the mic. It's a fine.
So the Vocaster 2 currently is $137.87, and
Still
let's
not
see.
bad.
No,
Definitely not
no.
bad.
And the Vocaster 1 is $98.
There you go, guys. If you want to, can you put the links in the chat?
Most definitely.
That was just a quick off the top of the dome.
What you're rapping?
My little rap.
I'm gonna go back over here.
You never know, man. We could take budget podcasting on tour. We'd grab our mics, the 5 core.
Nice. I was waiting for that as soon as you said on tour. So this is the Vocaster 2.
All right.
And that's the link for that. And then I'll grab one for the Vocaster 1. Beatboxing.
Hey,
You know, when I was a kid, like 8 or 9 years old, it was in the 80s, mid 80s. I used to think I was really good at breakdancing, and we would set up cardboard on the driveway and charge people to watch us breakdance.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Only breakdancing I'd ever do is break my hip.
No, we were pretty good. I mean, I wasn't great at a lot of stuff, but I could do some stuff. It was kind of fun.
Could you spin on your head and every? You know what? I
No.
bet you were better than Ray Gun from the Olympics.
Oh no, actually, I was better than her.
I'm probably better than her right now.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
we would have like cardboard all set up on the driveway, and we'd put up a sign, until everybody, it was like 25 cents per person.
Hey,
Yeah.
charge 2 or 3 people, get yourself a soda.
Yeah. Well, we had people paying to come watch us, and they shouldn't. And we should have been paying them.
Hey, we got 8 people watching right now, and I'm surprised we got that many, to tell you the truth.
Because of football.
Well, football. And listen, I'm not going to lie. Most of the show, I had football on my screen as well.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers are playing tonight. I am a huge Buccaneer fan.
You're not going to miss that.
Yeah, they're at halftime now, so that's perfectly fine. But it's yeah. But I mean, I think we put a good show on. I think we're pretty good.
So, yeah, it didn't really come through with a link, but it does show what it is. Universal
Okay.
monitor VESA mount adapter for non-VESA 13 to 27 inch computer monitors, tablets.
Okay.
So it's like a tablet mount. That works too.
Yeah, they make those as well. I think Clay's was a more of a DIY project, and
I just
right.
had an idea, and I was like, what can I get that will clamp onto the post that's on my boom arm, and then I can adapt something to that. Like that's what I was doing.
And I'm not gonna lie, guys. A lot of times when you're doing stuff and you got an idea in your head, do it. Clay's idea was awesome. I love the way it looks floating there. It's really cool. And plus, let's face it, when you do something yourself instead of buying the thing, it's more personal. It's more of
Yeah.
a personal touch.
But even King Paco grabbing the monitor mounts and setting up, especially when you're doing it and you're doing something that it wasn't intended for,
This is
and you're
true.
repurposing it, you just get so much out of it, and it's rewarding.
This is very true. Very true. All right, guys. Hey, I'm curious. What's everybody's using out there currently for their microphone? I'm curious.
Yeah, what's everybody using for a microphone, and what's everybody using for an interface, if you're using an interface?
Exactly. I currently am not using budget podcasting for my interface.
No. He's
I-
got us all, we're all just rags, and he's riches.
Listen, I'm still paying for it.
I figured.
Yeah, I haven't even taken off the the little plastic
The little
film
clear
that goes
cover.
on. Yeah, I still haven't even taken that off.
I have to. That's the first thing, man. I got to take all that off. I don't like it.
I don't like it either, but I don't want to take it
don't
off
wanna
just in
scratch
case I
it?
got to take it back.
Oh, you're keeping it in like pristine shape so you can return it?
yeah.
Nah.
See, there's a good question. What made you guys starting to do a podcast? Oh man,
we were looking for something to do on Thursday night so that we wouldn't be with our families.
basically.
I'm just kidding.
No, honestly, it's the love of everything podcasting the microphones. I love reviewing microphones. I love talking about microphones, webcams, basically anything budget podcasting. All that gear is become a passion. I've really enjoyed diving into the world of microphones, whether it be cheap $10 microphones that may not sound the best, or something like medium, something like a $40 microphone, such as the 5 core, that looks good, sounds good, and stuff like that. It's really all about the love of the gear. And me and Clay bonded over that, over just talk. Oh, we did.
Yeah. He's like,
At least on my side, it may be one-sided. No,
no.
it's not you, it's me. No.
And it's not just the passion, but the addiction. Like, I got addicted to hearing even just my own voice with processing, with a good microphone. And so every little step of the way, we kept learning more and more things. Kevin's already had a couple channels. I have a couple channels. And each time you do something, you want to get better. So you end up, learning how to process or how to EQ. And then you're like, all right, well, now I gotta save up my pennies and get an interface. And then you learn that interface. A lot of stuff that I do, I teach myself. Actually, all of it is self-taught, or somebody helps me. I didn't go to school. But when I first started doing podcasting, I was using Riverside, and it was real quirky. And I was figuring things out, and I had joined a face group book. And
a what? A face group book?
Are you low on iron, Clay? A Facebook group for Riverside, and I was seeing all these people asking questions, and I'm just scrolling through, and I'm reading the questions, and I'm like, oh, I can show them how to do that. So in order to answer the questions, I was actually making videos and posting them on the group. And everybody was like, oh, this is great, man. Thanks. I wouldn't have known what to do. And you actually showed me step by step. And I was like, I really loved the feeling that I got when I helped someone and they were happy and excited because they conquered whatever they were trying to conquer, So I was like, oh, when you asked me to do this, I was like, heck yeah, this is perfect.
And honestly, between me and Clay, we're constantly bouncing ideas off of each other. We're constantly talking about, the gear that we're seeing online and stuff like that, what we want to talk about. It's good to actually not only, because this isn't the only time we talk to each other. We talk to each other probably almost every day, it feels like.
No, it is every day.
Yeah. And
and it's not just like once in the morning. We're like periodically throughout the day.
Yeah.
Talking about this and that. And
be like, hey, have you seen this? Check this out.
And
When's this coming out? Yeah.
Other stuff too. We don't just talk about gear and YouTube. Sometimes we just talk about, somebody got a clogged toilet, or,
right.
financial stress, or
we may have bonded over the gear and stuff, but we've become really good friends over it. So, and that's one thing I love about podcasting is the friendships I've made doing this, the relationships I've made. Sorry,
hey,
they're messing with my dog, and everything like that. So yeah, it's just that's one reason why I love podcasting.
It's cool. Yeah, you meet people. And some you click with, some you don't. And then the ones that you do click with, they never go away. They're just, they're always there. You might not talk to all of them every day like me and Kevin, but,
Right.
Yeah.
So back at it, Miss K says she's using the Shure SM58 with the PreSonus 24C, which is really cool.
I'm curious about that PreSonus.
It sounds really good. She was using it the other day on a stream, and she had a aftermarket phone windscreen on it. Yeah,
the green one.
No, it was blue. It was blue.
Oh.
She had an aftermarket blue, and it looked so nice.
What was it? What mic was she using?
It was a PreSonus. It was a PreSonus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she's using a PreSonus interface too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Miss K. If I'm wrong, correct me. King Paco says he has a fine XLR USB microphone for podcasting recording. Do you know what model number it is, King Paco? Just curious.
AM8. It's right at the end.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. I see it now. The AM8's a good one. I like the AM8.
Yes, that mic sound. The only only thing I don't like about it is the look. It's huge.
You okay, dude? Clay's dying on camera, everybody.
Wrong pipe. Yeah, it's so big and square. That's the only thing I don't like about it. What?
Wrong pipe, and it's so big and square. It
Big and square. Yeah, it doesn't fit. Yeah.
All right, guys.
But it sounds good.
Oh, it really does. Yeah, but I it's not for me personally. Like the AM8, I don't like the form factor of it. It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But for me, something also has to look good on camera. And if it don't look good for me, I'm probably not going to use it.
If they could get that sound, but more of a SM7B style shape, or the K688, or the that would be
chef's kiss.
It would.
All right, guys. I do believe we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. I think so. I'm going to make an announcement, and I haven't even talked to Clay about this, but I'm going to do this anyway. Sorry. I think the last show of every month, at least for a few months, I'm going to do a giveaway. So the last show of the month, I'm going to do a giveaway. Cool. Mainly because I have some gear that I'm not using that I feel like other people could use. So
something that I think would be cool, if anybody's interested. There's 7 people watching right now. Mm-hmm. Between the ones that ask a lot, King Paco, anybody really, if you guys have any ideas for next week, things that you want to know about, that you want us to maybe go over like we did with the Vocaster Hub tonight, and kind of give you like a short tutorial, let us know, whether you comment us or even just message,
put it in the comments of put it in the comments on Rewatch or something like that. Yep. And we'll catch it that way.
Yeah, any ideas you might have of things that you wanna know about, or you want to know about how, like, what we do with OSB, OBS. we shingle houses with OSB.
We're gonna hear a lesson on a group Facebook, and
we're gonna hear a lesson on a group Facebook. What did I say? A face group book.
Yeah, face group book. Hey man, I get it. I mess up words all the time. It's completely okay. I have fun with it.
You have to call it out. Yeah. If you don't, then we're wasting our time, man.
Oh, I'm gonna call it out.
You got it.
I would expect no less for you to do it on me. Yeah.
Any chance to pick on each other.
And the chat as well. If we mess up, roast us.
Yeah.
Open invitation.
Bring it up.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think that does it for this episode of Budget Podcasting with Clay and Kevin. So for Clay, I am Kevin saying, if we don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.
Good night.